Hi everybody! Welcome to today's stream, where I'm thinking we might be able to finish case 2. It might be a bit of a stretch though, maybe not. It depends on how bad I am at the game, which I'm not really sure how to feel right now about the game, about this case. I'm just, my brain is not latching onto anything, which is pretty bad. But hi everybody. Oh, it's so good to see you guys. Yesterday I like crashed and burned after stream. I just very overwhelming overall is what I feel. So, oh my gosh, I did a few things. Oh, lovely YouTube side. The emotes have been updated for those of you that are members, you now have all of the new ambi emotes. And then I think with every, I think it says like 2 more members on YouTube and then I can upload another emote. But yeah, so the emotes are now updated on the YouTube membership side of things. I'm glad I was at least able to do that much. Yeah, I'm trying my best. I still have to sort out a bug with 7TV. Like, I tried to activate 7TV in the YouTube chat, but it bugs out. Like, 7TV is not allowing me to connect my YouTube channel to it. I'm gonna try to keep working this out because I want you guys to be able to have 7TV on the YouTube chat side of things. That would be super fun for you guys to have that. I'm trying to do my best. Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Oh, I feel like I'm unworthy of the Canadian flag. I'm not a citizen yet, but I'm in the next step, right? I did find out what it was, by the way. So they so it's like a mini interview. They're just gonna ask me some basic questions, apparently. And some people immediately go into the ceremony. Now, it's a rare case, but some people, after their interview, they get immediately sent to a ceremony after it, and then they immediately become a Canadian citizen. It's a rare case, but it's happened. So that could happen to me. And my interview is next week. On Thursday. So next Thursday I will have a late stream because I can't change the time of the interview that they gave me. So late stream next Thursday, that's when my interview is. If I don't get sent to the ceremony right away after my interview, then I have to wait 4 to 6 weeks. And then in 4 to 6 weeks, I am a citizen after that. So we're really close. Either way, this interview is like the beginning of the end. So I'm very... Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. In-person ceremony? I'm gonna try to get an in-person ceremony. They do everything online nowadays, which is a little bit underwhelming. Because I feel like it's so much better if you can do it in person. Like, it's more memorable, I think. And I kind of want to create a core memory. As anxiety-inducing as it is to go to, like, a government building and do something official like that, it's very stressful to think about doing it in person, but at the same time, I know the payoff would be worth it if I can fight the stress and anxiety that brings. Because, like, getting that kind of energy and, like, acceptance in person is... that's what I really would love. You guys have citizenship ceremonies? From my understanding, most countries do. I actually don't know that... I don't know many countries that don't do that. It's a big deal to become a citizen of a country. When you're not native, when you're not born there, it's a big deal. Most countries do ceremonies, yeah. You did your ceremony online. It's kind of funny. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I know that you can opt to get an in-person interview. I think you just have to wait longer, which is fine. I'm willing to wait a little bit longer, I think. Aw, Flora, I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you. From my understanding, like whenever I was reading online about this thing, I was reading that most people get an interview. It's nothing crazy. People were saying it's just like a 5-minute thing. They just ask you to verify identity, verify traveling, if you left the country, when did you leave, why did you leave, just things that you already submitted in your application that you just have to say in person. But yeah, I was reading that most people get that. Yeah, there is a Canadian citizenship test. I did it like 2 months ago, or a month ago. I got a perfect score, hell yeah. You finally have internet. Welcome to the land of internet, that's exciting. Make sure to not be late. Dude, I'm gonna be like 10 minutes early, are you kidding me? I don't want to get in trouble. Yeah, I got a perfect score, 20 out of 20. Hey. That's exciting. I thought it was pretty easy. Like, if you just do a bunch of, like, I don't know, you just Google mock exams, really. I just did a bunch of mock exams online, and after that, well, obviously I read the book. They give you like a pamphlet to read, and all of the questions that they ask you are in that pamphlet, and then you take mock exams and you're fine. I took like 3 days to study, and it was pretty easy. But let me tell you how much information I forgot. Almost all of it by now. That's what happens when you cram study. No, it's a general test. We had to learn about Quebec's history as well. It's very inclusive. They don't treat Quebec any differently. Now, I can't speak for if you decide to immigrate in the country of Quebec. I don't know how their process is. Every province is going to be different. But no, I had to learn about Quebec. They weren't, it didn't seem like even the pamphlet I read was very biased, I guess. It seemed very Quebec inclusive. Anglo-centric? Yeah, I guess you could say that. But yeah, no, it really was not. Because, I mean, a lot of Canada's founding, like, if you're learning about the history of Canada, you can't not learn about the French side. Like, they kind of go together. The founders of Canada, 2 of them are French. It's like, you can't just not learn that. It's a little weird, but it's whatever. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it too much because I'll start stressing out. So, Ace Attorney. I don't want to stress about my interview. Yesterday, when I found out what it was, I had to, like, shut it out of my brain because I didn't want to think about it. Yeah, this is Ace Attorney. Exactly. Let's solve murder. Yeah. It feels weird to solve a murder, like, when you don't care about the guy who died, but you're just here to clear Maya's name. It's a weird phenomenon. Sometimes you care about the person murdered, sometimes you're like, well, Maya is accused, so I kind of have to do something. The guy that died, the Dr. Gray guy, he kind of just seems like an asshole. Which murder victims in game 1 did you care about? Mia? Mia happened? Mia? Bruce Goodman? We didn't know the guy, but his last name says that he was a good man. I cared that he died. He was a good man. Yeah, we still have to solve the mystery with Mia, though, in this case. Wait, where is my court table? Oh, there's my court table. How dare. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Larry's hot girlfriend? Where did that come from? What? Oh, I didn't even remember what the first case was, honestly. Because it's just like a tutorial case, I guess. I didn't really think anything of it. Cinder block. Yeah, I completely forgot. Maybe that's not so great. Look, I don't care about the case because Miles wasn't on prosecution at the time. There's nothing about the case was memorable, so why would I remember case 1? Exactly! Oh my god, I'm basically role-playing as Phoenix. He doesn't remember Winston Payne either. He's like, who's that guy? He doesn't even remember. I am just Phoenix Wright. The embodiment of Phoenix Wright. That's true. If it stinks, it's probably the butts. I do wonder if they're gonna bring that back. Probably. Larry's gonna find his way back in our game somehow. That's what Ace Attorney does, right? Oh yeah, I'm really good at bluffing. Phoenix is great at that. I'm great at that. It's great. Yeah, so that's a thing. I keep thinking, okay. I keep making up scenarios in my head of like how Miles is gonna come back because he's not dead. I keep thinking of multiple scenarios. But I haven't found one that I particularly like. He's not dead, Chad. He has to fake his death. Maybe, okay, this is one of the scenarios I did come up with, is that maybe he went into hiding or faked his death when he saw that Franziska was coming over from Germany. Maybe. No, he's not going to swoop in with a cape and a rose like Tuxedo Max. That's not what he's going to do. No, what I would like to believe is that he's in hiding. And the way that he's going to come back isn't in the courtroom. He's just going to show up at the Wright and Co. offices. He's just going to show up at Phoenix's door. That's what I think. Like, it's not gonna, he's just, I was like, oh, maybe he'll like make a very dramatic entrance in the courtroom. But I'm like, I don't know. I don't think that that's it. So I'm thinking that he just shows up at Phoenix's office. Edgyworth. Yeah. Oh, I miss him. Let's just... This is how I cope. Goes well with a leather shirt. Yeah, totally. This does not go, but I don't care. There we go. He's not dead, Worth. He's not dead, chat. Miles Edgeworth, if I have learned anything about this man, is that he is a drama queen. He's a drama queen. So he faked his death, and he's gonna come back very dramatically. Because that is just how Miles Edgeworth rolls. He's not dead, he lives in our hearts. Anyway, let's play the video game. Okay, so Summer Games Fest is today, and I wasn't expecting a lot of announcements, but there are whispers of more announcements that I thought was gonna be at this event. So the showcase is at 5, and I have two options here. I could take a break in between. So if I like stopped around 2 o'clock, like a 4-hour stream, and then I go live like 2 hours later, we could take a break, or I could just do an insanely long stream. We'll see how I'm feeling. I'll decide later. I probably will want to take a break in between, but if I'm really hooked into this game, and if I have the drive to see Miles Edgeworth enough, which I do, that drive to want to see him again might carry me all the way to Summer Games Fest. Because, like, what if Miles doesn't show up until, like, case 4? Case 5? Like, what if he doesn't show up toward the end of the game? I have a lot of game to play to get to that point. So, I think I gotta pull, like, a 7-hour stream today. If you don't see Ace Attorney 7, I'm hoping for either... Well, Ace Attorney 7, like, yeah, we could have a new game. That'd be great. But you could also have a Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, like a side Sholmes game. You could also port Investigations 1 and 2 and give them an English localization. I will literally take any of the above. Any of them. You have 3 options of Ace Attorney. New Ace Attorney, Sholmes side game, Investigations 1 and 2. Wait, long stream? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Don't kill me, Tion. Don't kill me, Alan. Tion, I already kill him enough. I feel bad. It's been 8 years, right? I know it's been a long time since a new Ace Attorney has come out, so... here's to my playthrough being a summoning circle. That's all. I hope it's a summoning circle. We are absolutely manifesting here. All right, I got my cravat ready to get into the mood. Maybe, you know what? I feel like, you know what? No. Here's the thing. This is for The courtroom and the courtroom only. We're in investigation time. Okay. The Ace Attorney Twitter account is unusually sus. You know Ace Attorney's happening. It's just a matter of what. All right, investigation. We have to finish our investigation. Oh, we left off with her? Oh god, I don't remember where we left off. That's pretty bad. Oh, that's where we're going. The Hottie Clinic. Ah, we're done with Lotta. Okay, so we were going to the clinic. So, this is where Eni was hospitalized. Ew! Hello.
Yes, are you here to visit a patient?
Yes, are you a doctor here?
Yes, I'm Director Hottie.
Oh. Hottie, okay. I didn't think I'd be speaking with the director himself.
Yes, so what can I help you with?
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Miss Eni Minnie.
Miss Minnie. Miss Eni Minnie. Yes. Oh, her. Ah, it's too bad. I'll tell you something. That girl left here a long time ago.
Here you are, sir.
You know you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, let's back to your room with you. Ah, sweetums, calm down, calm down. Don't be so harsh to an old man like me.
Don't you dare start that sweetums thing with me. If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital. Wow, I didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful toward their boss. Come now, be a good boy and give me the director's white lab coat.
Okay, I got it. Yes.
Don't, yes, me. Who in the world are you?
I'm Director Hottie.
The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the inhumanity. Only person I could talk to is this guy. Ugh. So, what exactly do you treat at this clinic?
Yes, we treat all sorts of doctory, clinical stuff. Yes.
Doctory, clinical stuff?
Well, I don't actually know or particularly care about the details. Yes, what does that look for? Aha, yes, there's a really big general hospital around the corner. Yes, when they can't accommodate everyone, they move some of their patients here.
You do surgeries here, right?
Yes, we do some plastic surgery here, it seems.
It seems?
Yes, it seems that way.
What do you know about Miss Eni Minnie?
Now you're talking. Yes, that girl, she was transferred from the general hospital.
Okay, I'm creeped out. From the general hospital to here. What kind of surgery did she need?
Yes, well, she needed surgery. It was really bad. Really bad.
So what kind was it?
Yes, well, no. You see, this is something no, I can't tell you.
So you say with a happy smile on your face, Mr. Director?
See, there's this thing about how doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff. It's all in those TV shows, right? You've seen them, right? Yes.
I am never going to get him to unzip those broken zipper teeth of his at this rate. There's gotta be something I can show to this old coot. I like how Phoenix calls him an old coot. About this person,
I feel like somewhere. I've seen her somewhere before, I think. Well, when she comes tomorrow for a consultation, I'm sure we can get reacquainted.
I don't believe this.
Miss Zinni is really cute in this picture. You'd agree, right?
Yeah, sure.
I wish I could see her again. Maybe the next time she has a big accident. Yes?
I'll tell her for you.
Yes, please. I'll be waiting for her. Yes, waiting. Something tells me, yes. No, nothing. There is no need to bring this safe person in for an exam. Wouldn't do it anyway.
Does he have different dialogue for males versus females? Even as a pretend doctor, he gets an F from me. So about this girl.
She's not the best, but she'd be a great candidate for surgery. Yes, yeah. That's really the only thing I can prescribe for her.
What is he talking about? What surgery? I don't even, you know what? I don't even want to know what he says about Pearl. No, don't even want to go there. Nope. I'm good. I'm definitely good. So what do you know about this?
I see this and my mind's blank. Yes, it's boring. That's why. Boring. Yes, how do I put it? If you had more attractive items, yes.
So what do you know about this?
I see this and my mind's blank. Yes, it's boring.
I don't want to be here.
Now this is what I'm talking about. Yes, yes, nice. This is nice and exciting.
What do you think? Does anything grab your attention?
There's no mistaking this is nice. Yes, I like this. I like this picture. Mind if I borrow this for a while for private research?
I don't think I should support his research. Can I leave? I don't know what to show this guy. I just want to cry and die. Did I show him this? Yeah, I did. I'm a lawyer.
What's this?
I'm a lawyer, right now. I'm investigating a murder.
Yeah, what with your angry face? Violence isn't the answer. Yes.
The trial is tomorrow, and I would really like some information from you.
Is that right? Well, I think I can let you in on a little secret.
What's that?
Yes, actually, I'm not the real director.
Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that.
What do you mean?
Do I have to explain this?
Well, hold on. I'll give you something. Real information, okay? I'm actually this clinic's, I'm like this place's walking dictionpedia.
You mean walking encyclopedia?
Yeah, that. And my specialty is in young, silky, smooth, haughty patients. There's nothing I don't know about them, but I get embarrassed talking about it.
Yeah, how about you keep that kind of information to yourself?
Anyway, you wanted to know about little Miss Eeny Minnie, right?
Little Miss Eeny Minnie.
That girl, I remember her especially well, really well.
Poor girl. I'm starting to feel bad for the girl. Please tell me what you know about Eeny Minnie.
Yes, I'll get to that. Trust me, I will. That girl, that's right. She was transferred here from the general hospital. This was, a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases.
What was she ill with?
Ill? Nah. She was injured, not ill. She was with my trained eye. I could see. Yep, I could see. It was a huge wound at that.
A huge injury.
Her whole body was wrapped around in rounded bandages, and her arm was in a cast.
That sounds pretty severe, all right.
Yes, it was an accident. An accident. They're scary, yes? Cars, yes.
Car? You mean it was a traffic accident?
Yep, that's what gave her the terrible injuries. I swore it was in the papers. Yes, I looked it all up. I did. It was terrible. Yes.
Dare I even ask what is wrong with this old guy? Oh boy. Just now, you mentioned something about a big operation.
Are you talking about Miss Innie's operation?
Yes, Miss Minnie's. Miss Innie's,
That was one heck of an accident. Yes, her whole face was burned like bad toast. It was bad, very bad.
Was it really that bad?
It was a good thing that Miss Innie had a picture of herself. I heard that picture was how they put her face back together.
What? 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 You what? Okay. Picture?
That girl, see, she just had gotten her license. So she happened to have a license photo on her. Yes.
Oh.
So, see, I got her picture as a way to remember her. Yes, well, more like swiped.
Breach of ethics. Oh, wait.
What? A pretty girl like her, I bet she has a lot of pictures of herself.
Sure.
It's a treasure, my treasure, precious.
What happened to the actual license itself?
Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. It's probably got burned up along with the car. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, you looked up information on Innie's accident, correct?
Yep, sure did. Yes, I read every paper that covered it up at the time.
What kind of accident was it? Do you remember?
Yes, hold on. I'll go get it for you. The article, I mean.
You have it.
Well, don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so...
Obsessive to the max, but I bet I could learn about how to stay on a lead from this guy.
Here we go. Yes. According to this, Miss Innie was in the passenger seat. And dozing, or so it says. A strong jolt woke her up, and the next minute a sea of fire was all around her. Miss Innie fought with the door, finally got it open, and somehow managed to get away.
So the situation is backwards. Oh boy. Okay.
You can read all the details in the article. It's been over half a year since Miss Innie had her surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year.
It's already been half a year, huh?
Yeah, so how was I? I was a real help, wasn't I? Yes.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, well, I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell Miss Innie I said hi, okay? Yeah.
Okay. It's time for me to leave. Okay, it's definitely time for me to leave. Yeah, I did want to take a look at the place, but now I'm like so disgusted that I don't even know if I want to do that much. But he's gone, he's gone. This is the clinic's reception desk, but it doesn't look like there's anyone at the counter. On the wall is this month's word to the wise. Do something in vain, and your only reward is tiredness. Not exactly the best thing to be telling your patients, is it? This patient is undergoing rehab.
And look at that strained face twisting all those ways and that... Oh, okay. Don't just cut into my monologue like that. I'm explaining things here! I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm most sorry.
Ugh. Wonder what that doorway down there leads to.
That's the x-ray room. Yeah.
How did you know what I was thinking?
Yeah, well, because that's the x-ray room. Yeah.
There is something very peculiar about this guy because I know it's not me. This must be the waiting area. It's got the feeling of one of those, one in there are sofas lined up, but I don't see all that many patients.
Well, it's the quality, not the quantity that counts.
What in the world did that have to do with anything? I hope I never have to see this man again. Let's just leave. Oh, you know what? I probably should, like, look at it. So, I think the situation is flipped. Innie is Mimi and... Innie is Mimi and Mimi is Innie. God, that is so hard to say. The situation is flipped. So, I cannot talk. Their names are too... Ugh! Okay, anyway. Highway of Nightmares. May 24th, late last night, 2 women's car crashed into a highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigation has revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. This is Miss Innie Minnie. Miss Innie Minnie holds interview about the crash. Right. I was like totally tired and I dropped off to sleep and then there was this crash and like I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was like still half asleep, but I opened the right door and like got out. I don't like remember anything else. Okay. A doctor lurking in the shadows. If Miss Innie Minnie is to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister Mimi Minnie. I think it's backwards. Mimi Minnie, Mimi Minnie, Eenie Meenie Miny, Eenie Mimi Miney, Mimi Miney was the nurse at Great Surgical Clinic, where 14 patients were accidentally overdosed to their death. Is this then just a mere coincidence? Yeah, I'm fairly... I shouldn't be confident about something that I'm unsure about still. Kinda stupid. Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic? Yeah, I found out a few things, I guess. What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Oh yeah, so earlier that old granny called the cops. What? Huh? Why would Morgan call the police? She said she had something to tell him. Things are sure getting interesting. Ah, but honestly, I tell ya, that granny sure got her bloomers in a knot. Well, I guess you could put it that way. It always starts out small, you know? Stealing the master's seat and controlling the village folk. And now you see what it's turned into. A murder, that's what. Yeah, what a mess. Tion gifting a sub to Miles is hot? Thanks. Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on! What? That stuff you were just talking about, that's the first I've heard of it. Really? Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world. Well, excuse me for not keeping up with gossip while I'm busy saving people. You said something about stealing the master's seat? Yep. Right now, the master is this medium named Misty Faye, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny. Morgan was supposed to become the master. Do you know where Innie is, Lana? Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around that garden in the middle. Okay, thanks. You got something to ask her? Yeah, I've got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me. So I hear the master's always been the eldest daughter. The eldest daughter. Turns out, that old bat is Misty Faye's older sister. Oh. They say the older sister is usually the one with the more spiritual power. Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly. Well, anyway, somehow Granny there lost to her younger sister, Misty. I see. This made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sort of things, too, like she's the oldest, and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful. Wow, I had no idea. So, what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Maya's family would have been the branch family, I reckon. Damn. I'm really tired of my alerts, like, choosing to not work sometimes. Hold it! There we go. Thank you for gifting a sub to Franziska von Karma. Why does she need a sub at my channel? And she calls herself a journalist. Let's just go to Minnie. Any, not Minnie, any. Fucking hate these names. Hey! Like, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret. Like, what's with that scary look on your face? I should save my game before this, right? I doubt we could fuck it up, but maybe we still could, so yeah, you never know. Can you, like, prove that I was, like, in a car accident? Oh my god. Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says Miss Innie Minnie holds interview about crash. You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct?
Like, wait.
What now?
That's not me. Huh? I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name, Innie Minnie, is, like, pretty common. What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Mimi
Minnie is in here too. Mimi.
Like, totally, wow. What a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps. You think I'm gonna let you get away with that? So, like, now what? Do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized?
This is your proof.
Like, what's that picture supposed to mean?
I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at.
Uh-huh, so...
There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you.
A creepy fake director!
Now, are you ready to tell me about the accident?
Like, wait a sec. Okay, so, like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's, like, totally not related to this murder.
Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct?
And?
That woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the woman who died in that accident? I believe it was your sister, Mimi Minnie. You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. I got my health back.
Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed for my purse and escaped from the passenger side door.
And your sister?
I, like, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister while with sleeping pills?
Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that, like, pay my sister back.
I wonder... This does give Innie a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray.
It seems simple, doesn't it? But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible.
Did she just admit to it?
What? I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it.
Okay. Was that necessary? Who said anything about giving this to you? That's Morgan Faye. Like, she's been totally helpful. Yeah, she helped you. Did she just bow to the picture? Mutual benefit. Man, that sounds great. So, I guess I just leave because now at this point she kind of terrifies me. She's still here. I'm just gonna go this way. The cops were called. It looks like something's up.
Stop! Stop! Leave my mother alone!
Ow! Hey! Hold on, okay, pal? I'm not gonna hurt.
Pearl, dear, it is perfectly all right. I will be out for a short while with this young man.
Mother, please let me go too!
No, you must stay here and protect the manor.
But...
Oh, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look, it's a real pistol.
Detective, do not upset me further. Here, child, here's a real pistol. Good job, Gumshoe. What? Poor Gumshoe being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan.
Mother...
Mother, this has
never happened before.
Pearls.
Mr. Nick, I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick.
Say something, Phoenix. Anything. Ugh, I'm terrible at this.
Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya?
She'll be all right. I think I've gathered enough evidence.
Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her.
Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either.
I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side.
Her stare is really piercing. Whew. You like your ball? She looks so pitiful and sad. Oh. Wait, what does that mean? I'd never heard this word. Define purported? Purported. That has been what? Reputed? Alleged? Okay. Okay. Learning new words today. Okay. A peculiar patient who claims to be Director Hottie seems to be extremely healthy. Okay. Okay. Let's save and go see Maya. We still gotta deal with the Mia thing. You kept me waiting, Phoenix. Mia! So, how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now, I think. Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear. If memory serves, Mia had a few psyche locks of her own. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now. Sure. I welcome you to try. She says that, and I'm very nervous about it. We don't have time to be looking at things like this. Oh. Okay. Not now. Mia. Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean? Damn, girl, Mia. Why do you think so? It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets. It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah, a battle of wits against Mia. There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow. You mean like, how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray? Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in front of the room after the channeling started. Which means that the murderer must have gone into that room before the channeling. That's what I think in any case. But Maya already said that there wasn't anyone else in there. That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movements, we're stuck like a beached whale. I never thought I'd see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling? This case is all about spirit channeling, and I feel like I don't understand a thing about it. Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it? Yeah, I guess you're right. The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something our ancestor Mystic Ami Faye acquired. I've heard that name before. The Faye family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When Mystic Ami was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Because, you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism, Amitabha. To this day, her soul is still sealed in the Korean sacred urn. It usually sits in the winding way and has her name written on it. Yeah. Oh, come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale. Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too? Save before I do this. Oh boy. Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you, isn't that right? Yes. Alright then. Tell me who you think I'm protecting. Well, I think you're protecting Maya, but the whole Ami thing is weird. Really? Maya's life is on the line. She literally just proved my point. Who am I trying to protect? Maya. Maya's life is on the line. Yeah, yes, that is exactly what I just said, actually. What? I fail to see the logic here. That is so dumb. Oh. Are you trying to protect Morgan? That would be weird. Fuck that nonsense. Wow, you actually are trying to protect Morgan? That's stupid. Fuck her. There's no one else you would protect like this, Mia. Well done, but While the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else. Which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt. I've been trying to accuse Morgan for a while, but like I never really thought I had anything on her, so I don't know, Mia. Oh my gosh. Evidence that would cast suspicion. Like... yeah, I really don't have... I was even thinking of like, do I have anything that could show a motive? I was just gonna say Ami, but that seems very silly. No! Oh, I forgot you can't press the B button. Oh, the B button completely takes you out of everything. That is so dumb. Ugh. That's annoying. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion on my aunt. Honestly, Mia, fuck if I know. Girl, I have not a clue. What would cast suspicion on her? Well, it's like, obviously she's sus. But that's just based off of motive. Ah, yes, the urn. There's only like a few things that would make sense. Wow, Mia, that's it. No, you're wrong. You're really unforgiving today, Mia. And I keep telling you, don't take this lightly. Maya's life is on the line. While the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else. Which means she already has an alibi. Can I say her drugs? Drugs, please. She's drugging everyone. Wow, okay. Whatever. The proof is this piece of cloth. I found it in the incinerator near the Winding Way. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. You mean it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder? Yes. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. But why? I don't know why. But there's only one person who could have done that. Because Morgan ran in there first. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. What's that look mean? Your argument is too flimsy. You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume. But this blood, and do you know whose blood that is at this point in time? You don't, do you? Do you have any proof that piece of cloth is from Maya's costume? I hate looking at that picture because it's so booba, but I need to look at that picture at the same time. So this is the crime scene. Okay, so nothing here. You can't pin my aunt as the murderer with one piece of evidence alone. Do you have any proof that the piece of cloth is from Maya's costume? Oh my god. If you guys might be able to... There's like a storm right now. If you hear rain, it's very heavy right now, so just warning. Oh, that's not just rain, it's hail. Like big chunks dropping from the sky. What the hell is happening? Oh, that's so creepy. Okay. Back to this. Panic. Panic, 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 panic. Aha! This doesn't prove shit. None of this proves anything. Unburned remains found inside the garden incinerator. A small amount of blood. Crying and shitting and farting and crying and shitting and fuck. Can't I just present, here's a picture of Maya. Clearly it's hers. That's so silly though. I'm starting to think I don't have it. But I can't do anything else. Who's gonna fuck someone shitting and crying? People are into the weirdest things, man. You really, I wouldn't question anything at this point. This feels so silly. Can't we just, like, do a blood test? I don't understand. It feels silly to present the same thing. I always hate doing this, but this game does do that a lot. I have nothing to lose. It's not it. If you push yourself anymore, your soul will shatter. Please calm down, collect your thoughts, and try again. Oh, I didn't get a game over. Oh. Oh my god! Chat, only yes or no. Do I have the piece of... Do I have the information needed for this? Yes? What the fuck? Y'all are lying. What? Hmm... And do you know whose blood that is at this point in time? I'm just here to crush Phoenix's soul. Oh, that makes me so sad because, like, Phoenix has already been through so much. He's, like, been depressed this whole game so far. And here I am just crushing his soul. Like, I kind of feel bad, man. I presented, like, everything on this side. I swear to God. But none of the stuff on this side makes any sense. This all doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense to present any of this. Like, then I would just turn to be like, oh, well then it's a person. But why would I present a person? Do you have any proof that piece of costume is from Maya? That piece of cloth is from Maya's costume. Just ask Maya, forehead. I like how I just can't die. It seems to be infinite, which I guess is cool. I am so confused. Chat, is it a person? Yes or no only? Okay. Oh no, oh fuck. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense if it was a person, but I swear to God, I've presented all of the other evidence that makes sense. God damn it. Ugh! Mm. I presented the clothing box, the scrap, the photo. Not this photo, though. At this point. Presented both of those. None of this makes sense. Presenting any of this doesn't make sense. I'm about to show Mia that I'm still a fucking lawyer. Like, here's my badge still. What the fuck? The only thing I didn't do on this side is the ball and the fucking urn. But why would it be that? Oh, I didn't do the license. It's clearly the licensed photo. Chad, I think I'm losing my mind. Phoenix, if you say take that a little bit more aggressively, maybe Mia will just fold, you know? Exactly, like say it with your chest, Nick. Exactly. I think I've presented all of this evidence. It's clearly this. Oh my god, this is so sad. Ugh. I'm like mad at myself at this point. I'm just not picking up what the game is putting down. The key was like the very last thing. I was like, no, it literally can't be the key. At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key, and yet somehow it magically ended up in the incinerator. Oh, I forgot about the fact that it was in the incinerator with I forgot about that. And this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve, and both this key and the piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was part of Maya's costume. It would certainly seem that way. Someone changed her into a different set of clothes, and then burned the costume she was wearing in the incinerator. There's only one person who could have done that. Oh my god, we still have one more. As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah, she was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me. But I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need? She needed any mini. It's a tag team effort. I at least got that one, okay? I got something on the first try, chat. Which means that my aunt and Any Mini were in cahoots. My god. Alright. We finally made it. I should save my game now that I did it. Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person would have to know a lot about Fay Manor and the village itself to do it. But Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Any Mini is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. A problem with what? We don't have a motive. What? Both people have a motive. What? Literally both of them. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? She just wanted to set up Maya for failure. That's it. It's not Dr. Gray. It's not a personal thing. She just wanted Maya to be gone. Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Any. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh? Then, there's only one possibility. Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Mother, she's the one who holds the key to this. Phoenix! He says, what, my mom? Phoenix, what the fuck? Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Faye. Mia and Maya's mother. Why would she bring her up now? Now then. Looks like we've gathered everything that we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right, Chief. We won't lose. But what's irritating about this scenario is that I don't think Morgan would go to jail because Any is the actual person who did it. Any who is Mimi, who is whatever. But like, Morgan just set it up for that. I don't know if she can get arrested, which is kind of the infuriating part about this. I don't know if we're able to like prove that she had a hand in it. Like, other than the fact that she probably laced some shit. Sleeping drugs, I think that's on her end, but how do you prove that? Like, I'm not sure that we can exactly prove Morgan's involvement. Well, besides the switching of clothes, she's the only person that could have done it, but man, we don't have any cold hard proof. I just hope that this case ends up getting her too, but I'm not confident.
Nick, did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18, just like me?
Yeah, why?
I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been to Germany all this time all by herself, and she's so grown up!
Yeah, and I'm sure that she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation.
And then you look at me, and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial.
But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through.
Good morning! The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you.
Shut up, kid. Just wait until you see me in the same room with Miles Edgeworth. I swear to God, you're gonna change your tune real fucking fast.
Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya.
Oh, what do you mean?
My mother is coming today to show her support. Yeah, that's right, Pearly.
Hey, Pearls.
Yes, Mr. Nick?
Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too?
Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch.
Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help. Wow, Phoenix.
Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love.
Oh, you're killing me, kid.
I'm gay! Pearly, not this again.
Please, can you do this for us, Pearls?
Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later then. I'll leave you two to your alone time. I'm gonna kill this kid.
Thank goodness.
Nick?
This way. Pearls won't be able to see today's trial.
What do you mean?
What's going on? Phoenix! But yeah, also scary stuff. Oh, there's like a lot of, there's a lot of question marks to this trial.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey.
Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world for Miles to see. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. Uh-huh. That's nice, Miss Von Karma. I'm glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Fey. It's true what they say, women really are scary when they fight.
Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session.
That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct?
And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been.
Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin.
All right, let's hear it.
The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point.
What? Miss Von Karma. Then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying, then, that the person in this picture is not the defendant?
I never said that wasn't the defendant.
Hold it!
Rabo, thank you for gifting a sub to Foolishly Foolhardy Fools. Thank you.
What is the meaning of this?
All I'm saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key.
Can you substantiate your claim?
Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand. Just as I suspected, Aunt Morgan. Poor Mia, she seems really torn. Witness, name and occupation. My name is Morgan Fey, and I am a spirit medium in a manner of speaking.
I'm sorry, but what do you mean in a matter of speaking?
I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spiritual severing technique on Mystic Maya then.
Severing technique?
A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world, that is.
Yes, that is.
You, be quiet! Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have? Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room.
What?
And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber.
What? Miss Fey, please testify to this court what happened during that time.
Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while.
What the fuck?
I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. I fainted for a short while, but I also conducted a severing technique ceremony thing. Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right. She is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. I think she's dumb. Just now, you said those two. Who were the two people you were referring to? I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir. Lada's not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful.
I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot.
In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright.
Oh, thanks. What did you do after that, Miss Fey?
Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind.
That is a very good point.
At that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another. Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself. I want to hear the end of that sentence. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify! Why did you chase us out of the room? I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself. kill her yet? Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Faye. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us. Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you. Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Faye, please continue. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. This strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie. Why would you lie about something like that? It is very painful for me to say this, however. The witness was lying to cover for the defendant. She was covering for Maya? So, you were covering for the defendant? Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did... This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there is always later. Yeah, very well. Why did it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? Now, witness, continue with what happened. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I'm ashamed to admit such a thing. However, yes. But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant? There is no way she could have escaped from you so easily. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey. Yeah. Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand. What? Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse that she had called. But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away? Well, yes, I would have. However... You fainted? I became dizzy and then collapsed on the floor. How long were you unconscious? I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps? And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time. Happy? Witness, elaborate on that point for us. Is that because you were unconscious? Why, yes. Great. Well, now what? So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went. I would think that's obvious, good sir. If that's true, how can you know for sure that the defendant left the chambering channel at all? Got him. It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this, but the key word here is this witness. What do you mean by that? It means she has another witness up her sleeve, that's what. It looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. That's enough. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And what she said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber. I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. Now, let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber? Yes, yes. Be quiet, you! Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person. She went to speak with someone? Who was it? The prosecution calls Miss Innie Minnie, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. I think you can see where this is headed. Oh boy. Witness, name and occupation.
Okay, so my name is, Innie Minnie. I'm, researching, parapsychology stuff at the, university.
What is this parapsychology?
Let's see. It's I guess most people call it occult stuff.
Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means. Then I suggest you go home and research it for yourself. Yes, sir. Now then, Miss Minnie. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct?
Well, yeah, like, I guess.
If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is all right, isn't it, Your Honor? For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine for my sake. Poor Phoenix.
Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room. Like, really suddenly. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister! I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy, like, a sad way. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible.
Now, hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister. Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey? Really now, Your Honor, Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at that time. Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister? Yes, Mimi Minnie. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. Well, this is... Witness?
Like, yeah?
In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it.
Like, do I totally, like, really have to?
Of course. Miss Minnie, please.
My sister, like, this is what she said to me.
That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it, Annie? She took her revenge. Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes.
There. Are you satisfied, Your Honor? I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge. It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. The end. What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for. This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Okay. Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine the witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Yet again, the foolishly fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining, than the last one. Ugh, of course I will. Let's go! Was that because of your, sesame allergy, was it?
Like, that's right. I, like, think that there were sesame seeds, like, in the lunch that they served that day. I had this, like, premonition that it was going to totally be seedy day.
Yes, indeed. I see. Am I the only one who missed the boat here? So you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping? Do you know the time?
Like, maybe a little before 11 a.m.? Something like that, I think.
11 a.m.? Yeah, like, my stomach is totally ready for, like, food. No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. What time was it when the someone came into your room? Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really...
That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence?
Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? No, never mind. Witness, about this person who entered the side room. Are you absolutely sure? I guess? You guess. Was it or was it not your sister who entered? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith. First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. Oh. Hey, we got Phoenix lore. Didn't know that. But more than that, she managed to mess up the question with her answer. The defense rests. Well, that was a colossal waste of time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Mimi Minnie? You were happy in a sad way? Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister. But wouldn't most people react here with a surprise at seeing a dead loved one again? But like, maybe if I was like someone who didn't know about like the occult. But I like know all about the Korean channeling technique. The point here is that the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, like what she said. Should I drop this line of questioning? Absolutely never. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange. But, ow! Don't keep badgering her. You know the phrase objection? Could you try using that once in a while? Objection. Don't know what that is. Mr. Wright, this question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister, is it really that important? Oh, it's nothing. It is very important, although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Phoenix? My man, let's go! All right, Mr. Wright, Miss Minnie, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, I'm like totally cool. I wasn't like scared at all. And like her costume looked totally like normal. Oh, really? No blood on it? No nothing? So, there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, nothing was like weird. Mia's talking to herself like she's found something wrong. That's impossible. Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on? Something terrible. What was this thing that she told you? Like, didn't I just, like, tell you about it? Did you, like, forget already? A foolish fool with a foolish seed for a brain only speaks foolishly with foolish words. Well, excuse me, princess. Anyway, should I ask to hear the story again? No. Actually, the defense is fine and does not need to hear the story again. They did that. Excuse me, princess. She really put up a lot of thought into this lie, didn't she? We can't rush this. Let's take it slowly, one step at a time. She's bound to slip up somewhere. Don't give up, but don't get careless, okay? Remember, calm and collected. calm and collected. Yeah. Calm and collected as she saves her game in fear for her life. Totally. So, do I either present the costume or this picture? Because both of them have blood on it. So it's like, I feel like both should work. Well, I guess only one should work if they're two different outfits. Okay. I'll go with this one. That was a very well-spun lie, Miss Innie. What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? Miss Minnie, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, and... But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. You would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. The blood spray. Miss Minnie, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have had noted it right off the bat. Order, Miss Minnie. What is the meaning of this? Miss Minnie? I'm thinking! Don't interrupt me! And what are you stammering about, Your Honor? That witness, her personality did a complete 180 there. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. First of all, calm yourself, witness. Like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap. Now, hurry up with the testimony. If you please. The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's gonna be. Like, the side room was, like, kind of dark, you know? So, like, the costume is, like, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. And I, like, persuaded my sister it wasn't, like, right to do something like that. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood. You think? Like, thanks, Gramps. Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness. Phoenix, angry. Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room. Don't push your subjective opinions onto this court. Wait, but the witness can do that? Like, that's right. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Minnie's? You are such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man. Like, okay. Ugh, can't breathe. Let me out of here. Phoenix. He's dying. You didn't see the blood? Like, yeah. But she must have had the gun with her at that time as well. That's, Are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either? I, like, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, like, her face. Continue. And I, like, persuaded my sister it wasn't, like, right to do something like that. And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Minnie, looking like at the time? Well, she was, like, totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think, like, she knew. She, like, said that she did something really bad. And, like, she said that she wanted to go with me.
to see Miss Morgan.
Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you?
Like, yeah.
Okay. Was your sister calm by that time?
Like, I guess so. I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better.
I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner, the better. She says with her whip at the ready.
And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
May I ask you one more thing, Miss Minnie?
Like, sure.
Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place?
Something out of place? Huh? Like, when do you mean?
When you... Ah, we're going to the crime scene. Pearl was there. I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course.
Like, no, nothing strange.
She answered rather quickly. Now what? Press harder. Think harder. I know you can remember something.
I, like, totally can't.
That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that... Yes, it's very important. I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with it. I know where I'm going with this. Miss Minnie, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony.
Like, I don't get why, but okay. I, like, didn't see anyone on the way to, like, the channeling chamber. Oh my god.
Am I gonna stream the Game Fest? I believe that is in my title, if I'm correct. Okay. So, do I present the ball? She was playing with it at the time of the murder, or the urn? Ah, yeah, under repair in the hallway until the police came. Yeah. It says it right there. Oh, I finally found the fault, or I guess in your case, the crack in your perfect lie. Take a look at this urn.
Like, urn?
There are cracks. Do you see them?
So? Like, what does that prove?
Who cares about some worn-out old urn?
Like, yeah. I already, like, said I didn't see, like, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I didn't, like, totally say anything about, like, an urn, did I?
It looks like you still don't understand. I propose that if you had been walking along the winding way at that time, there was no way you could not have seen... I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay. How is this child relevant? It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. And she just happened to break this urn. Oh, wait! She broke the urn? Yep, she accidentally knocked it over with her ball. And Pearl was the one who put it back together. While sitting right in the middle of the winding way. Got him! Miss Minnie? Pearl was right there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Minnie. You are a masterful liar. Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say. The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Miss Minnie, tell us the truth.
About what?
About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course.
The witness just testified about that. That's right. I was like sleeping in the side room.
Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? Yeah, I guess no. I guess so. Yeah, I guess she was sleeping. Your lies end here.
What do you do? What do you...
The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible because there's clearly a contradiction here. Help me, Mia. Help me, Mia. What the fuck? I gotta see what this means. Help me, Mia. I may have overreached on this one. Is there really a contradiction somewhere? Don't worry, you're on the right path, Phoenix. It might be a little hard for you to see the contradiction, but it's there. So, just this once, do you want me to help you out? I don't know what this means. Yeah, sure, help me. Please, I need your help right now! Hold on, first, calm down, Phoenix. Good. That girl, she slipped up with her words. Her words. If she really was in the side room the entire time, then she just testified about something she shouldn't have any knowledge of. The rest is for you to figure out on your own. Time to add another bluff to the pile, he says. All right, Phoenix, let's go. The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible because there is clearly a contradiction here. Oh, wow, that was just completely extra. Okay. That doesn't, like, add anything. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Minnie, you made the following statement. Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police.
So?
Those eyes.
Like, what does that, like, have to do with anything?
It's very simple. Miss Minnie, how did you know that fact?
How?
I can see that Miss Faye was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Minnie, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by way of the winding way. Look at the manor guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way. Yes, that's right, Your Honor, which is why I ask this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Minnie, please answer the question. Don't ask a question off at a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you've put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix. Yeah, the only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Minnie. So now is the time to prove it. Where was the witness when the murder took place? Miss Minnie was here, of course. Oh. Isn't that the crime scene? That's right, Miss Minnie was at the scene of the crime. Why, that is... Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started. That's correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Simple. Miss Minnie was hiding at the scene of the crime.
I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding?
Here, of course, behind the folding screen. Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. See, you stupid jerk! Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slime ball!
Now, Miss Minnie, one so young as you shouldn't be saying—
Shut it, Gramps, as if you know exactly how old I am.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a good point. Where is my cravat? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. You're right. Oh. Okay, now the court is officially in session. Thank you for that. Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. Woo! The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. Miss Minnie, how you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box. The tiny little box? No person could fit in that. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lotta disproved you when she was hiding from me in it. But that clothing box in the side room was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right, I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
Mr. Wright, do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove— Wait, hold on. I do know what to say. I just want to make sure that I don't— I gotta save every once in a while. This clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Okay, I don't know if I should present the clothing box again or the folding. Let's do the folding screen. Take a look at this clothing box. You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing.
This? What on earth?
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already.
There's a hole about 8 inches off the ground.
A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before? The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height. That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Ugh. Miss Minnie, you were hiding behind the folding screen waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray.
Order! So what you're saying?
Then Mr. Phoenix, right. What about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Innie Minnie? That is exactly what I'm saying. Miss Innie Minnie, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No, stop! I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do that by herself. No, it's not possible. Or correct, it's not possible. Yes, correct, yes. It really is impossible for one person to do all the preparations, that is. Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy. Wait, Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person. You can't be serious. Miss Minnie, you had an accomplice. Oh god, here we go. This person. If it wasn't someone from Karain Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fae household, you wouldn't have that box to use. Morgan Fae. Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier? What do you have to say to this, Miss Minnie? You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Woo! Wait, but this is bad. Well, okay. I still want to take down Morgan, so that's like a second issue that we still have to go through. I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then the channeling started. The murderer crept silently toward the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with the knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened. Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and... After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room. Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Aren't we missing a very important point? Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Minnie, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. And pretended to be Maya Fey. But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through. Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry before there are more victims here. What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind this murder. This is awkward. Who is that laughing at a time like this? Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still by chance evolving? What is it this time? Miss Von Karma, surely. Of course, it was me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty? What in the world? Mr. Phoenix right. Your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. She's gonna point it out. The fingerprints. If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble? Oh. Okay. Huh? Working together with a medium pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things? Well, that's, Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Innie Minnie want to kill Dr. Gray? What's her... Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say, too.
Motive! I don't have a motive.
Really? The other one. Oh, she called me by my full name too.
You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death?
Yes. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself.
Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing?
What do you mean by that?
Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm like going to explain, so like please listen, okay? It's been over a half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I like wanted revenge, then like I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, like the guy that thought of the spirit thing was like Dr. Gray. It was like a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know?
She's back to her airhead persona. However, you see... Ouch! Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix, right? You failed to support your own theory. Okay. The end. I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix, right? Oh, don't call me by my full name. What Miss Minnie has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point. Tisk tisk. So many faults, Mr. Phoenix, right? You should really learn your place. What happened? I thought I had her for sure.
So, like, it's just as I, like, told you. I hoped you liked your slice of humble pie.
Very well. I will now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Innie Minnie. Wow. And that's... Mia. Okay. Your Honor, please allow the defense one more minute. You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But, you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There is a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Minnie had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason? Sure, I can bluff my way through it, yeah. I'm good at that. Can I? Can I really do this? Sure! I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now. I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Minnie had a motive.
Too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended after all.
Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? You're supposed to be on my side.
Avon Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as I have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Wow, okay. And I don't care if you are my witness, so help me, I will throw you out of my way.
No way.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene. Hey, wait a sec! Okay, that was spicy. Chat, I believe I nailed that. That was perfect game. We nailed it. Oh. Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Innie could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan. That's terrible. Why would my aunt... Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh god. She's talking to me outside the courtroom. Ah! Go away! Miss Von Karma. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation. Looking down on me even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. Okay. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. I don't like seeing her outside the courtroom. I am uncomfortable. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the voices. That means a lot. Thank you. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove Miss Innie Minnie had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Innie Minnie and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Minnie, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. I thought, like, you wanted to, like, ask about my, like, motive. I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past. Miss Minnie, if you please. Okay, like, I totally didn't think it'll do any... I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... Like... That was, like, last year in May. Like, something really bad happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, like, totally pooped, too. So I, like, fell asleep at the in the passenger seat. I, like, woke up because of a jolt, and, like, it was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. I think I've heard of this incident. It was all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Those were merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip. Yes, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Miss Minnie's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. That was like last year. Oh my god. Alright, let me read this one more time. Ongoing investigation has revealed that the driver fell asleep at the wheel. I was like totally tired, dropped off, and I dropped off to sleep, and then there was this crash, and I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was half asleep. I opened the right door. I don't like remember anything else. If Miss Minnie is to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister. Mimi was the nurse at the Great Surgical Clinic. Okay. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, like, that was in May too. Like, the thing with all the patients dying was like May 2nd. And like, our accident was like on the 24th. 2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence? My sis was like totally tired, so that's why, duh. Like, something really bad had happened at like my sister's clinic around then. That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah! What was the cause of the mistake? Like, I heard it was because the medicines, like, got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi? Like, no way! Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis. That incident had nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report had already documented that it was entirely Mimi Minnie's fault. Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Minnie is the one who made the mistake. But, like, it really wasn't my sis. She was totally tired. You mean exhausted? Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened, huh? So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True. But like, I like don't have a driver's license. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Minnie. Got him. The accident happened at night, correct? Yeah, like, it was at, like, 1 a.m. or so, I think. I had, like, a paper due, like, really soon. So, like, I hadn't slept and was working. Like, real hard. So, it was because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened. And your sister? What happened to her? I didn't see her. The car was, like, totally black, and there was, like, a ton of smoke. I, like, totally had, like, no clue what was going on. Oops. Please tell us about your escape in more detail. I kept wanting to forget that time. So, like, I don't remember things about the accident in, like, detail anymore. Well, it's alright. No need to push yourself. I think I, like, gave an interview after the accident. Like, that would probably be the most accurate, you know? And that's why you were in the passenger seat? Like, yeah, I was, like, at my college's research lab till, like, really late. So my sis was, like, giving me a ride home. I see. Phoenix. You can't do this. You're being too easy on her. There's gotta be some sort of secret slipping in this testimony. Should I save? It's been a while. Cautious save. That's what we're doing. Miss Minnie, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Minnie?
That's right. Yeah, I had like a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What are you talking about, that perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director, and how... No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November. I have to do math. Happens in May. That's the 5th month. November is 6 months later. Okay. What? November? The accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What the? That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Minnie did not have a driver's license.
Ow! Cry and my whip will accommodate. Okay. What the fuck?
Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm like glad you get it, but like even if I had my license, I like don't think my sis would have like let me drive. Yow! Don't just stand there humming to yourself. Not you too, Mia, with the whip and the pain and ow! Miss Minnie, why do you think that you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because...
I think this situation calls for a more detailed testimony, Miss Minnie, if you please.
Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean. Oh my god. Fuck off. Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too. Okay.
A bright red car for sports. It's the same one that Miles had. Miles had a bright red sports. Anyway. I miss him. Now then, the defense may question the witness. Not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but I do know Miles's car.
So what do you mean by really close? Like, I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called. Permit? Wow, the big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is? Well, this lawyer never had a permit. Ignorance is to be whipped. What is with her? All she's said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense. So, like, may I continue? She valued cars? How much would you say she valued her car? Well, like, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain. And, like, she would notice if someone, like, touched the car door with dirty hands. In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Why did she take special care of the car? How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car. New car. Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? I would think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life. But I guess people who really love cars think otherwise. Phoenix, try asking something of more significance, all right?
Very well, Miss Minnie. What kind of car was it?
It was a new car? Yeah, she had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK.
The UK. Were those her boyfriends in it?
Holy shit. What the hell? Okay. And it was a really nice, really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor, please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony.
You mean the part about it being a special import car?
Yes.
Well, if you like cars that much, then
That's not my point. Though, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. We're gonna find out. Oh, she doesn't say UK, she says England now. Totally special model from England. What is happening? I yelled, hold it, pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. Ask for the heck of it. So yes, what am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Like, huh? They're expensive and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. It would seem that there is no benefit to owning one. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? What do you know? That sleek-shaped wild way it starts and it's a raw feeling, a manual transmission, the cool breeze. Okay, forgive me. Her personality really changes at the drop of a hat. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. We got it. Was your sister good at driving? She was, like, totally awesome. She, like, said that she was going to be, like, the racing queen of the nursing world. Somehow, I think she bumped my question off track again. And that was when the accident occurred, correct? Like, yeah, I, like, immediately reached for the passenger side door. And fled, like, in a daze. Sounds like you had a terrifying time. There's something very big here, and it's going to be hard to break apart such a naturally sounding testimony. But we have to attack it, and by doing so, a flaw will show itself. Mia almost sounded like a prophet for a second there. Alright. I think it's this one. But the thing is, the other one, maybe it was just to give me information about the car. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to be presenting to this, but at the same time, she couldn't have been in the... She was driving. She was in... The passenger seat would be on the left side. She opened the right door. So, like, the contradiction here is in this... It does specifically say right door. So the passenger seat would be the left door. But it also could be this one too. I honestly don't know which one I'm supposed to present to. I'm gonna go with this one. I feel like this one makes more sense. Okay. It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. Phoenix saying it is so funny. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat? The right or the left?
Oh, well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side.
That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side.
What do you mean by this?
Miss Minnie, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car, but if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Innie said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Minnie. That is what Innie said. God, these names. Yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. She's Mimi. It looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Innie or Mimi, who was really driving that night?
Why would you say that?
Miss Innie Minnie just said so herself in her testimony. She said that she escaped the car from the right side door, which would have been where the driver's seat was. I'm inclined to feel sorry for a foolish fool who foolishly spends his time foolishly. At that time, Miss Innie Minnie had not yet received her driver's license. And that is why the accident happened. Hold it, Phoenix. It looks like you still don't see the real truth behind the accident. Think outside the box. Isn't that what we always say? All right, one more time. There's no penalty to it. There's no penalty. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. The witness, Miss Innie Minnie, was the one in the driver's seat, which leads us to the next question. Who is the person standing at this witness stand right now? What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name, this witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. Oh, I'ma tell you, girl. I'ma tell you who her real name is. Like, it's totally Mimi Minnie. Like, I totally got it. Of all the foolish dribble, then how do you explain her appearance? This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital, so for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right, it's a picture of her younger sister. Mimi Minnie, and she died in the car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then the body they found at the crash site. That was the body of the real Innie Minnie. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Minnie? Oh my god, but you, like, can't prove that. How do you really know that I'm Mimi Minnie, whatever your fucking name is? The one who died that night was Innie Minnie. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face, and it was reborn as Innie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Minnie from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Minnie. However, that would not have been possible because Mimi Minnie was still, in fact, alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening at all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray. Is that what you're saying? Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed.
Well, Miss Innie.
Why did you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? What? That easy?
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You think the cravat goes with the shirt? It really doesn't. This is like a very tight leather shirt I'm wearing. It's like two very different styles anyway. But thank you.
That's right. I admit it. My name is Mimi Minnie. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close.
Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister?
I think I understand why. Mimi Minnie wanted her old self to disappear because of this. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse, a nurse by the name of Mimi Minnie. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Minnie had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. But the timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that incident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear.
I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way.
She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister.
Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo-jumbo. Becoming Innie has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult, I hate it. I hate it all.
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as why did Miss Minnie choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of my defendant, Maya Fay. This is preposterous! I'm perfect! Me, Franziska von Karma!
I'm gonna enjoy the news tonight, Miss von Karma. How about you? It's gonna be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Okay. Hold. Phoenix, hang in there, Phoenix! This court is a fraud, a sham. That can't be allowed. That, like, literally can't be allowed. Also, YouTube chat, you're being fucking horrible. Stop everything that you're doing. Please shut the fuck up about foreshadowing, YouTube. You're doing terrible. I just gotta call you out. It's really bad. It looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. So I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Wow, we really gotta leave, like, Morgan. Man, this is what I was worried about. I was worried that there wouldn't be any conclusion. Oh my god, Phoenix is actually fucking dead. This is how Miles Edgeworth died, by the way. It's the same way. Which means he's not dead, because I'm not dead. It's crazy. Congratulations, Maya.
Sis!
Oh, that's so cute. It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing?
I didn't kill anyone, did I?
No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream.
You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent.
A familiar scent?
I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box that you used to store your clothes in a long time ago.
That's right. Oh, that's so cute. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Minnie had planned to open the door to the chamber herself, and then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder. She had planned it down to the smallest detail, huh?
Nick!
Congrats, Maya!
Thanks!
Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know.
But I really don't want something like this to ever happen again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister and now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi Minnie with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick.
How do you, like, tell her? Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be?
Nick, please. I need an answer.
The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan... I'm a lawyer.
I don't get it.
Yeah, me neither. Even I don't really know why Morgan cooperated with Mimi Minnie. Look, this whole thing is over now, so let's not dwell on the past, okay? I just don't know the answer to this one. Oh. Well, we do, but whatever. I'm just as confused about the situation as she is, so why the thanks? I just don't want Maya to know. Like, I don't want to tell her. Date and time unknown. Detention center. Solitary confinement. Cell 13. Date and time unknown. My precious Pearl. Oh my god. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Corinne, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder, and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless Maine family girl, that Maya Fey. I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. Okay. Oh,
I have to deal with Franziska again? Where the fuck is Miles Edgeworth?
Miles who? Get out of here. Get out of here. He's not dead. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight. Whoa. The world's greatest magician, the one, the only, Maximilian Galactica! Oh. What is this, like Steel Samurai 2.0? Oh my god, he's a vampire. He turned into a bat. That's crazy. I took Pearl to see this show. Oh god. Oh boy. What is going on?
Wow, that was like being in a dream. I haven't even caught my breath yet.
That was amazing, wasn't it, Pearly?
It was great. There was a dancing bear and a tiger that jumped through a ring of fire, an elephant that rode a giant ball, not to mention that guy who flew through the air.
Okay, it seems like everybody, for some reason, y'all are misbehaving so fucking bad. On both ends, YouTube and Twitch. Like, both of y'all are sucking so bad. What is going on? I don't think YouTube has, like, an emote-only option. I don't think they do, so I'm just gonna turn off YouTube chat. Like, what the fuck, y'all? Please. Please, like, let me play the game and experience feelings. I don't want your foreshadowing. I don't want to hear, like, oh, my favorite case. Like, please just shut up. Like, I cannot stress that enough. Let me experience this. It is not hard. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, Max Galactica! He was absolutely fabulous!
Huh? What? Max?
Max Galactica, the world's greatest magician.
A magician?
No, a magician.
Mr. Nick?
Huh? What is it, Pearls?
Does magic have anything to do with channeling spirits?
I don't think it has anything to do with channeling. You don't know any about magic, do you, Pearls?
I'm sorry.
Pearls would never do anything wrong. I have to believe that in my, like, heart of hearts, that she would never do anything wrong. I braved the winter cold and took Pearls to see the circus. It's been 6 months since that terrible incident in Kareem Village, and it was during that trying time that I met Pearls. Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it and is returning to her normal self. Ah, time to go.
You're right. We can't miss the last train.
Pearls, you remembered the train.
Of course I did. But I don't really understand what everyone means by express train.
Well, Nick, see you later. I'll come by to help clean the office. It's gonna be spotless for the new year.
Don't worry about it, really.
You're gonna visit Mr. Nick on New Year's?
Maybe.
I'm glad you'll get to spend your New Year's with your...
I'm taking this cravat off. I cry.
Pearly, oh, look, it's time to go.
Happy New Year, Mr. Nick!
Happy New Year. I really hope it will turn out that way. There is no happiness. There is none. Well, today wraps it up for this year. I hope I can finish cleaning this place up in one day. Hello? This is Right and Co Law. Nick, it's terrible! Ah, Maya, perfect timing. Things are terrible here, too.
Uh-huh.
The office is a terrible mess, and I have to clean it up!
What are you talking about?
My dirty office. What are you talking about?
Listen, Nick, you have to turn on the TV.
The TV. Now let's check in at the scene. Thank you. We're here at the very big circus. I hate this. The very big circus has become the center of a sensational murder. The scene has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers. The very big circus. That's the circus we went to, right? They're saying that there was a murder?
Yeah, they arrested him too.
Arrested who?
Max! They arrested Max Galactica!
Oh no, not the Max Galactica. I'm starting to see a theme here. Maybe the Steel Samurai. Yeah, it's the same thing. Maya said that she was a huge fan of Max. This is quite the design. Damn. He's like a mix between like a Tuxedo Mask, but like if Tuxedo Mask were really into gambling. That's the vibe I get.
All right, Nick. I'll see you in 2 hours at the detention center. Huh? What? See you there. You've still got plenty of time to clean up your office later. What?
But Charlie! I wouldn't mind his help cleaning this place up. Charlie is a plant phoenix. A poster of the newest member of the Steel Samurai universe. Maya went out and bought it right away. She's a sucker for all things Steel Samurai. I hear they're even giving the new guy his own motive. I just know Maya's going to drag me out to see it with her. Difficult looking legal books. That might not be such a good idea. Alright, Charlie, I wish you could help me clean, buddy. Alright, chat, I'm gonna release you for now. I don't know if any mods are around, but please, shut the fuck up. I cannot stress that enough. Like, y'all actually piss me off.
What are they talking about? Why did they arrest Max?
You're asking the wrong man on that one, Maya. Maybe he used his magical skills to deal death with a sleight of hand?
Maximilian Galactica would never do such a thing.
Fabulous! What the young lady just said was absolutely fabulous. What a clever girl! Such a fabulous understanding of events. What's with all this fabulous talk? Welcome to the visitor's room!
It's Max, Nick! Look, it's the real Maximilian Galactica!
All right, sweetie, pick a card, any card.
He called me sweetie. Nick!
Time's running out, sweetie. Pick a card, any card.
This one.
Uh-huh. I thought you would pick that one, sweetie. The Ace of Hearts.
Tiny gift.
Aki, thank you for the 8-month free sub. Wait, that's a tier 3 sub. What the fuck? Thank you so much. Tier 3 sub. Jesus. You don't see those around often.
Ah, he got it. He got it. Nick, look, he got it.
What can I say, sweetie? You've stolen one of my most valued possessions. One of Maximilian Galactica's hearts.
Oh, Max.
Oh. Wait, I just looked up and saw a spider on the ceiling. Why is there a spider on my ceiling? I can't get him. I can't get him where he's at. He's a tiny guy. He's a tiny little guy. I'm just gonna keep an eye on him, because as soon as he gets in kill range, I'm going for it. He's going away from me. Well, time to make this an absolutely fabulous time.
Max, you should let Nick pick a card.
Ugh, I don't want to steal one of his hearts. And you are? Oh, how silly of me. Oh, you must be Sweetie's driver. Her driver? Whatever, hurry up and pick a card. Any card. I want this one.
So, sweetie, let's be honest here. You came to this visitor's room to visit me, didn't you?
Yes, I'm your biggest fan.
Fabulous! Absolutely fabulous! Thank you so much! What about my card? I think of it as a souvenir.
Well, Nick, I think it's time to get to work. What's the matter, Nick? Why are you looking at the ceiling?
I was just thinking about what I should have for lunch. Sweetie, drop Porcupine Head over there. Shower me with your attention, okay? Oh my god. Oh, the spider has transferred from the ceiling to the wall. If you come down here, I could kill you. Oh, he went back on the ceiling. You fuckface. Ugh.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely cringe-inducing. Oh god.
Max, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Fabulous! I think we should get to know each other better, too. Oh, why don't you come sit next to me? Is he in my court record? He's just called Max, not Maximilian Galactica. Famed for his aerial illusions, accused of murder.
There's a big piece of security glass between us.
Oh, sweet Javis, what in the world? If only I could use magic, then I could make this wall disappear. What is this guy talking about? Anyways, lately, you've become awfully famous, haven't you, Max? That's Maximilian to you, Porcupine Head. Get it straight. Jeez, people nowadays, they get their panties all in a bunch over nothing. Anyway, Maximilian, you won a very prestigious award recently, did you not? I did indeed! It was fabulous! I won the Magician's Grand Prix, held by the Association of International Magicians. It's an award that recognizes that I am the most fabuloso of fabulous world magicians. There was a trophy and a bust. It was it was an amazing day.
Wow, that's incredible!
Isn't it? I'm certifiably the greatest magician in the world! I'm going to guess he didn't win a trophy for being the most modest magician.
You are signed to an exclusive contract with the Very Big Circus, correct?
That's the long and short of it. You sure do your research, sweetie. I'm impressed. You just can't watch a magician on TV, you know? Magic is so fabulous. You have to see it with your own eyes, sweetie.
You're right, you're so right!
However, the circus is a dinosaur, a thing of the past. Nowadays, no one even cares about what goes on there.
Huh? What do you mean?
That's why I signed the contract. That's why you signed the contract. Thanks to me, the Very Big Circus is fabulously popular. People come out in droves to catch a glimpse of the magic of Max Galactica. I revived the dinosaur that is the circus. But to me, it was just another magic trick. Isn't it just wonderful, sweetie?
Yes.
I made all the old crusty circus performances obsolete.
But I kinda like the circus performances.
Maya looks a bit down. Tell me what happened at the Very Big Circus. Last night, the ringmaster was murdered.
The ringmaster? You mean Russell Berry?
Russell Berry? Wait, what? Really? Okay. Someone smashed him over the head, I hear. He was slumped over on the ground. Even though it was in the middle of the night, the police presence was fabulous. The police questioned me at length. Questioned you about what? About everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening in his room.
So then, why were you arrested?
arrested. Don't make an anthill into a mountain, sweetie. They just wanted to consult me on matters, that's all.
Nick, I don't think Max understands how serious this is.
She's right. I think I should shock him back to reality. Before the murder, you met with the ringmaster? Uh-huh. And what did you talk about? Things that aren't for your ears. Maya, would you please ask him?
What did you talk about with the ringmaster, Max?
It was nothing. Small talk, really. We were just having a chat about my salary. Uh-oh.
Salary?
I'm the one bringing in the crowds. I think that I should be compensated as such. You agree, don't you?
Yes.
That's all you talked about? Of course! It was a fabulous chat! Got him. Oh god, that's a lot of okay. Just fabulous! I mean, now he's got me saying it!
What's the matter, Nick? You look all bent out of shape.
Can I do anything? I literally have nothing to present or anything. Like, how am I supposed to... This is not gonna work. I can't even leave. Are we just... I'm going home. Bye. Fuck. I'm coming back. Hi.
Happy Friday, Crystal and chat. Krista, hi.
Aw, Emma, thank you so much for the 13 months. I appreciate it. Oh, come on, little spider. You're almost in killing range. You know you want to keep going. You're almost in killing range. Yeah, that's right. That's right, little bitch. That's right. That's right. Bitch is dead. Suna, thank you so much for the $2 donation. I appreciate it. He's a little bitch and he's a little dead. I am the real murderer of this case. It's me, it's me. Last night, you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such? Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth? What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary? I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? Well, as you can see, I'm a lawyer. Jeebus! Sweetie, you must have some wax buildup in your ears. You haven't listened to me at all. I think that you talked about yourself because you seem to love talking about yourself. I probably shouldn't be doing... Anyway. Hi, I'm a lawyer. What is this badge? Is it used in a disappearing act? I'm not a magician, Max. I am an attorney. An attorney? Then why are you wasting your time talking to me? He isn't... Oh god, that's
scared me. Thank you, Suna, for the $5 donation. I appreciate it. He isn't wasting his time. Max, you're... Okay, okay. Relax, sweetie. You're just a little over-anxious, I think. Anyways, I've been curious about something for a while now. What's that? Why do you keep looking at me with such a sad look on your face, sweetie? But because you've been arrested for murder! Oh, don't be ignorant. They wouldn't arrest someone like me. Why is that? Obviously, because I'm the fabulous Maximilian Galactica. So, I'm the very big star of the very big circus. And that means I'm rich. I'm paid fabulous sums. And you wanted more money? Which means what? Max. Quit joking around. You've got to be pulling my magic wand. Whoa, 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 whoa. That can mean something else. Okay. The police aren't really serious about all this, are they? They don't arrest people as a joke. Look at Max. He's crushed. Well, he needed to wake up and smell the coffee. This is serious business. Yes? I mean, sir, you're a lawyer, right? Oh, yeah, I'm an attorney. Please help me! I didn't kill nobody! Didn't kill nobody? I may be more spoiled than a hog in a hamburger bun pit, but a killer? That's insane! I could never! But Max? I swear! I just wanted to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back on the farm. Okay, okay. I'll take your case. Really? Really? Thank you much. You sure are nice folks. Max? Yes. What's your real name? It's Billy Bob John. That is a terrible name. What the fuck? What's the matter, Maya? He's really just a country bumpkin. Oh my god. What the fuck? I must apologize for not being my absolutely fabulous self just now, sweetie. Uh-huh. Mr. Attorney, a few minutes ago you took one of my cards, didn't you? Now that he mentions it, I did take a card. It was the 10 of hearts, right? What? How did he got it right again? What can I say? You, too. You've stolen some of my most valued possessions. 10 of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. You sure do have a lot of hearts, don't you? I'm putting my faith in you, sweetie. He didn't just call me sweetie, did he? All right, let's make this an absolutely fabulous case. Come on, Nick. Okay. Absolutely fabulous case. We're here again. Yep, but this time we're here for work. It hasn't been that long since the crime, so the police are still on the scene. Let's find someone who might know something about what happened. How about Gumshoe? Sounds like a plan. Not the fucking birds. The birds are back. Look! Look! It's Max! Even when you don't want to see him, poof, he's right in front of you. Sure, the sign says Very Big Circus, but looking around, it might as well be Cirque du Galactica. The stars on his cheeks sure are dreamy. How about I draw a star in your cheek, Nick? I've got a marker. No, it's all right. Maya. Those streamers do a nice job introducing the circus performers. It's just him. Maximilian Galactica and his comical comrades. You know, you don't really see too many streamers nowadays, do you?
You're right. I haven't seen one in ages. I bet they stopped using them due to the little kids climbing up the top.
I don't think that was why.
This door must lead to a lodging house.
No entry to unauthorized personnel.
Do you really need to say no entry if no one's actually entering?
It's almost like a Zen riddle, isn't it, Nick? I'm not even going to justify that question with a response. I bet all the stars stay at that lodging house. This is the box office where they sell all the tickets for the circus. They also sell programs. I forgot to buy one when we came to the circus last time. So then, why don't you buy one now?
Sounds like a plan.
Oh no! It looks like I forgot my wallet! If you want me to buy it for you, just ask me already!
You know I'd never do that to you, Nick. Nick, the entrance is right there.
Maya, the circus is closed today. No clowns, no elephants, no shows.
I know that! Nick, you can get your picture taken with Dally the elephant!
There's no Dally. Not today.
I know that too! Well, I'll just have to take a picture with whoever I stumble across.
It's like we're here. It's not like we're here on business or anything. It's a snack stand. They have hot dogs, hamburgers, and drinks, not to mention
candy and popcorn. They've even got snow cones.
Who would eat snow cones in the middle of winter?
Nick, do you think we can buy some snow cones?
Look around. There's tons of snow piled up all around here.
Yay! Wait a second. There's no syrup, though. I want syrup.
Hopefully she doesn't notice that discolored snow in the corner. That's not syrup.
The very big top is so big. Enormous!
Yep, one look at the huge tent looming over you and you realize this is a circus!
I know! It really gets your blood pumping, doesn't it?
Oh my god. Okay, that's everything. Right. Okay, let's actually go in then. Oh, wow. So we can go into the lodging or the big top. Let's go into the lodging first. This seems to be a dorm where all the performers in the circus stay.
Really? So we might run into that stoogey clown here, right? He's so kooky.
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
How is it you guys always seem to know when I'm working a crime scene, pal?
Because you're always working, Detective.
Well, I'd rather not be always working, but with crime, you don't make your own hours. If I have to be at the circus anyway, I want to see the lion tamer and the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show is always the same. Dead body, stage left.
Nick, he complained.
That's a rarity. Let's get back to business now, okay?
Nick, he complained.
Do you know who will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow? I don't want to ask this question because all it brings is fucking depression!
Of course, it will be Miss Von Karma.
I hate this game! All I am is sad.
We love Fran.
This is all I can do. This is all I can do. It's just hold this. And cry? Where is my man? Oh.
Soliyama donated $10 through Super Chat. Need a break from the screen. Have fun defending Glamrock Sephiroth.
Thank you for the $10 donation. And thank you for the 100 bits. Super poo, appreciate it. I'm just sad. Nah, she isn't gonna hit me with her whip again, is she?
What do you have to worry about? You only have to see her in court.
Oh god, what does she do outside of court?
When she shows up at the precinct, the sound of that whip never ends, pal.
Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure Miss Von Karma's really interesting and all, but there's someone else I'd rather talk about.
Like who?
Like Mr.
Oh. But why? I'm just depressed, Maya!
Like Mr. Edgeworth, of course.
And I have to stare at his face. All I feel is pain. The longing I feel for this man.
You know, Nick's true rival, Miles Edgeworth. What in the world happened after I went back home?
Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't heard what happened to him.
Nick won't tell me. Probably because I don't want to talk about it.
Well, to be honest, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Let's just say he's not around anymore.
He's not around? Nick, what does he mean Mr. Edgeworth isn't around?
Exactly what he said. He's not around. Edgeworth is gone. Don't say his name again, okay? I'm gonna start crying.
Nick?
Why? The ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he?
Yup, last night around 10 p.m. He died outside in the cold. A pretty sad way to go out if you ask me, pal.
Oh, God. My eyes did not get watery. What the fuck is wrong with me? Wow. Okay.
It was rather cold.
This is the scene of the crime, pal. The body was found right over there. Right about where you are standing now. Surprised you didn't die.
I'm not laughing!
Excuse me, but do you mind telling me what happened to the victim?
He was killed by a blow to the noggin, pal. It's pretty clear cut as far as murders go. He was discovered quickly. But there's just one thing that doesn't quite fit.
Huh, there's always seems to be something that doesn't quite fit. Something unusual.
What was this one thing that just didn't quite fit? The thing you mentioned earlier?
Footprints, pal. Footprints. Look at the picture of the crime scene.
The fuck? What's this? This wooden box under the body. Huh?
No clue, pal. Some forensics experts took it back and are examining it now.
And what is so mysterious about the footprints?
Whoa, calm down now. Take a good look at the footprints in this picture.
The victim's footprints are on the scene.
That's right, pal. The problem is...
the killer's footprints aren't there.
Bingo. Where did the killer come from and where did the killer run off to? Obviously, there's no way the killer committed this crime while flying.
A flying culprit. That that's when something just clicked in my head.
There's no way! Flying is impossible!
Yeah, it's his producer that did it. This is a D. Vasquez. This is just a copy case of the Steel Samurai. It's literally just cookie cutter. Okay? So it's just the producer, because like he can't do any of his magic tricks by himself. He has to have somebody helping him on the sidelines to make the show. So it's whoever is the producer. That's just it. That's right, flying is impossible. Absolutely impossible.
What's with the hollow laugh, pal?
I meant nothing by it, pal. Better stated, it means I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I can get some info about Max out of him. Why does his head look like a potato? He literally looks like a potato.
Come on, you flashed that badge at me so many times it doesn't work anymore. Why don't you try wearing a different badge every now and again?
Well, I do have a Steel Samurai badge with me. How about that one? I'll only wear it, I'll only wear it if Detective Gumshoe carries a Steel Samurai police badge. Then it's a deal. I hear that Detective Gumshoe has that very badge. Aw, thank you so much, the Super Shady. Appreciate it.
What? Don't look at me like that. You're making me nervous.
Stingy.
When you put it so bluntly, it kind of hurts my feelings, pal. You're going down this time, pal.
Wow, whose side are you on? Oh, is that right?
She's been practicing 1,000 cracks a day, pal.
How is cracking a whip helping you in court? You need brains for that.
Cracks of the whip. I'm making a really strange, tired-looking face here.
Are you sure you weren't born looking like that?
I wish I was more lively.
Oh.
Right now, I'm just tired.
Well, there's not much you can do about that, so you just gotta keep on being tired.
You're right.
Glad I stayed out of that one.
Looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus tent. You know what they say, a bad attitude follows you everywhere.
He's a bit arrogant, but he didn't seem that bad.
But just because someone has a bad attitude doesn't make them a criminal.
Those are good words.
It's not just his attitude. I've got proof, pal. He left something at the scene of the crime. One of his magician's trademarks. An incredibly well-made silk hat.
Well, it does have very classy decorative elements. Max's fabulousness. I hate this game.
Max used a cloak, silk hat, and white roses as his signature symbols.
Pretty mundane, aren't they?
Who cares if they are mundane? At least they are easy to understand.
I must have hit a nerve.
That's what he said. Who said? The eyewitness.
Tell us about the eyewitness. First, tell me about Maya.
Being a spirit medium is quite an accomplishment, and you're so young, too. That's really something.
Actually, I've been thinking of taking a break from channeling.
Really?
I don't want to have another incident like that last time. Oh. So, about the eyewitnesses.
You know I'm not gonna tell you about that. That's the prosecution's trump card.
Oh, well.
Oh, I just remembered. I forgot to mention that you two are barred from entering that lodging house.
Why? Why is that?
Oh, no reason, just something I remembered to tell you.
Must be because that's where the witness is. Let's check it out.
Don't you dare, pal!
I'm sorry, buddy. All right, let's go, I guess. Mo's room. Who the fuck is Mo? Those are a bunch of carrots. Wow, there's a lot going on in this room. What the fuck? Not the banana peel. There's actually a fucking banana peel. The ceiling cracked. But there's a... Wait, what the fuck? Ugh. This place is a place, that's for sure. Wonder whose room this is. The name tag on the door says Mo on it. I suppose he's not here. Wow, it's a real mess in here. My room's probably worse, though. Oh well, I give up. We'll have to come back later. Wait, why? Awesome! Look at these shoes! They're great! Forget the shoes, check out the great gag banana peel. You sure it wasn't Mo's snack after lunch? Are you blind? Look at how many scratches there are from people slipping on it. Oh, there's a mouth on the edge of the... Okay, stop. Mo's got an excellent pair of pajamas laid on his bed in an excellent manner. What? Those are pajamas? You mean he goes to bed dressed as a clown? Ew. Maya. All those clown costumes lined up like that. I don't know about you, but it's kind of creepy. Look at the collection he's got. It's incredible. Must be a collection of clown costumes from around the world. Oh, I almost forgot. What is it now? She better not want me to try one of those on. I was thinking of starting a costume collection myself. I'll call it World Spirit Channels. We can display it in our office. In our office? As soon as you start paying the bills, you can say that. Wow. Damn, Phoenix. Okay. Mo seems to be a voracious reader. Look at all the hard books he has here. Clowns for Dummies, The Joke's on You, Treat Your Peons Right, and the classic Funny Jokes Are Funny. Oh boy. Wow, Mo is very studious. The Joke's on You, huh? Why is there a rope tied here? To what? Oh, is that like mimicking a tightrope? But you can't... Okay, whatever. What the? There's a string of carrots here. How strange. The carrots seem to come in all different shapes. Weird. I can't tell if Mo just likes carrots or if he's using them for some sort of gag. Look at the ceiling. It looks like someone punched a hole in it. You're right. I wonder what happened. I don't even want to imagine what goes on in here. See? Clown equipment is so funny looking. He's got a balancing ball, a unicycle, he's even got a trampoline. But they're all broken. Maybe he was just a little too excited during practice? Who knows with that guy? Maybe that's part of the gag. Nick, you can see the scene of the crime from here. You can even tell that the ground has been disturbed. It's right in front of this window, about 30 feet away. Guess it wouldn't have been strange for someone to have seen the crime from here. Ding, 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 ding. We got it. All right, that's all. That's all, folks. Get me the fuck out of this room. I hate it. Hi, Gumshoe. All right. I know this is an awkward place to stop, but we are going to stop. We will continue by going into the big top tomorrow. All right. So, oh wait, tomorrow. I said tomorrow. Today's Friday. Holy shit, today's Friday. Okay, that's it. So I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you guys come on Monday. All right? I hope you guys have a good weekend, and don't be stupid. Okay, bye everybody. Thank you for the stream.